Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are here, Big Stevie Cool 1872. I am at my wit's end here talking about Rangers. I don't even know how I even mustered the strength to do a live stream here, but we're going to do it, and we're going to dive in to some comments on Twitter. We're going to dive into the actual stuff for the manager. Aye, the manager, we appointed one of them. I know we all forgot what a manager was. Well, actually, he's not a manager, he's a head coach, get it right. He's just a yes man for the Tellwell, Patrick Stewart, the Robbie Tellwell, the Kevin Tellwell, the Patrick. I mean, honestly, the words coming out for the 49ers and all the backroom staff and all the guys, it's pissing me off, right? I mean, I don't know if you've watched the Fog football video earlier, right? But I was fuming, man. I was ready. I was ready to go to war. I honestly, man, I lost the head. I did. Because I'm not going to sit... Like I said at the start of that video, right? I'll back this guy until I can't. But I'd sack him tonight. So take that what you will. And I actually mean that. See if we could sack him without having to spend what we've gave him in this 2.5 year deal, I'd sack him. I would. I wouldn't even hesitate. I would get rid of him tonight because I see nothing. It's a run of the mill, middle of the table, shitey championship manager who put the cones out for some decent clubs, right? That's all I see. A guy put the cones out for Bayern, a guy that put the cones out for Leipzig, a guy that put the cones out for Germany, and there was some other team that he put the cones out for. I don't really care who else he put the cones out for. I mean, honestly, what are we doing here? I mean, I can't be the only person here that actually thinks this is disgusting, a disgusting appointment. And I am getting over a flu I've had there. Colin, member for 2 months, not happy. But we have to back him. Yeah, I mean, no, we do, but I'd still sack him right now. Honest, I wish nothing but the best for Danny Rohl, right? There's no purpose in me wishing this guy to fail. I've nothing against him personally, but I can't see success. I said with Martin when he was appointed, we'll win nothing under him, and I mean I was an underestimate, by the way. And then, foolishly, it came to the league predictions. I went, fuck it, I'll back us to win. But, you do that, don't you? Heart sometimes goes over the head. But in this instance, I'm defeated, man. I cannot look at this season any longer and just accept it. I could greet. Right, I'm going to read a couple of comments for a... dive in. It's a running gag, says Cameron. Yep. Yeah, it's Martin 2.0 Kings. I would agree with that. Thank you, Colin, though, for being a member for 2 months. Appreciate it. Not happy, but we are where we are at this point. Have to back him. Yeah. It's done at the end of the day. But, like I said, I'll back him till I can't back him. I mean, I'd still sack him, right? But obviously we're not going to sack him because we're just fucking appointing him, so it's naive thinking that. But if we could, without any money being wasted, I would just be like, no, we fucked up, son, I'm sorry. You need to go. But how many games this? Say we lose to Bran. It's going to turn already. Because there is not one person that I have seen, right? I'm not saying there ain't a person out there. But I have not seen one person say they wanted Danny Rohl. Not one person. And I'm not talking about today where it's like, oh, we'll take him because there's no one else. I'm talking about prior. Seeing this guy was mentioned, the other couple. I've got my head in my hat. I cannot believe I've actually appointed this guy. This is crazy. Man. We've appointed a Stevie Wonder to try and get a football team full of Stevie Wonders to play. Nah, well, Stevie Wonder was pretty good though, wasn't he? I mean, Stevie, look at Arteta. He was assistant manager for City. Yeah, I know, but look, that's like one example, right? I'm not saying everyone starts somewhere. at the end of the day. But that is true. But this guy has got nothing. Well, a shitey spell at Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, finishing 12th. Yeah. Did he overachieve with that Sheffield Wednesday team? Yeah, he did. I'd be lying to say he didn't, right? But I'm not going to sit here and gaslight and pretend this is fantastic and everything's great. That's not who I am. I'm going to say what I think. And then what I think is that we are sinking. We are nosediving, man. This is like a plane. This is like Lost. Have you ever watched the TV show Lost? We are heading for that fucking island. I mean, I'd say we're already on the island, to be honest. But in Lost, most of the people survived. This is... I don't even know. What is going on? Seriously? If he does good, what am I going to say? I'll fucking hold my hands up. I will hold my hands up and I say, sorry, Danny, I got it wrong, right? I fucking pray. I'm down on my hands and knees here, right? In the master bedroom. Come on, Danny, get it fucking right and I'll happily admit I'm wrong. There's nothing more I'd wish. I hope this guy take... I mean, we are 13 points behind Hearts and this is the best we can muster. I know people are on about, well, who else was there? No one else going to take the job. Right. No one else see a pattern with what happened. Gerrard, advanced stages. Muscat, advanced stages. What happened? They got the interview part with Telwell and Stewart and then it all fell through. It all out before Christmas Day, probably. Yeah. We are never getting Pep and Ferguson, alright? We need to reel that in. I never even once uttered that. I don't think Jose Mourinho's too much of a fucking pipe dream, to be honest. Because his stock has plummeted. Our stock's plummeted. But, yeah, to go from Gerrard and Muscat, who were most people's 1 and 2, to this guy wasn't even a thought, man. This is a disaster. Could have got Steve Robinson, as Alan says. Could have got McInnes. Should have went and got McInnes. I mean, we are finishing third at best. There is no way this team, with this guy managing it, finishes above Hearts. I don't think people realise. See, 13 points, man. I was listening to Boyd on his wee son thing with Roger Hanna, and he's on about even if we won like the next 25 out of 30 games, right? We would only get an 84 points. And 84 points this day and age is shown over the last host of years. 84 points is nowhere near good enough to win a league. Now, there might be the odd year it might win you a league, right? And that's if you win 25 out of 30 games. Honestly, I think we won't get 70 points this season. I don't think we'll get 70 points. I think we'll be around the mid-60 range. At best, by the way. And if we're in the mid-60 range, that'll put us... I mean, I don't even know, man. The fact that we're sitting here talking about third's the best we can do in mid-October is disgusting. I thought maybe that Dundee United game, it could have been different. No, Boyd was accepting the league was over. He was just talking about even if Rangers went on a run and won 25 out of 30 games, like, it would still not even be looking good. Now, obviously, if you offered us right here, right now, 25 out of 30 wins, I'd bite your hand off. I'd have to take it because I actually think this year 84 points could possibly be enough because, I mean, let's face it, not always well in both sides of Glasgow right now, even though one side is worse than the other. And Hearts, they're not going to maintain what they're doing. But again, even if Hearts go off the boil, I just look at Hearts and think Tony Bloom is going... They're not going to stand still, Hearts, man. Yeah, Europa Conference League at best, but I think it's time I go into the Twitter comments or the actual comments for the manager. How scared are you knowing Big Ange is coming back? Yeah, he's coming to Rangers, I've heard. I heard a rumour this morning that Roy Keane was coming in, which was obviously a load of shite. I knew it wouldn't happen, but yeah, he hasn't got a Scooby. No, he doesn't. He does not. Top 6 I must this year. I mean, the fact that... I mean, come on. See the fact that's even being... I know it's true, like, but how bad did they get to get to that point? Would you be happy if he gets us off to a good start? Yo, we need to win games of football. It's a mountain to climb for Danny Rohl. I mean, of course we'll be happy if we start winning games, but we need to win trophies. That's what makes me happy. Like you can write off the league as much as you want. What about the other cups? Come on. Come on, man. Come on, brother. We need to welcome Agent Rohl. You let in. You let in. Give the guy a chance. Can't keep constantly bitching. Nah, man, it's not bitching. It's having genuine concern for the club. We're fucked. No, we are actual. We are at the bottom of the barrel. I do not see. I mean, it's not bitching. It ain't, because bitching is doing it for the sake of bitching. I'm petrified of how bad this could get. I just don't see where we go from here. Because I know I was going to say for a fact, I can't confirm it for a fact, we are going to be sitting here. It's going to be January, it's going to be March, it's going to be May. Can't tell you exactly when. It's not, to me, it's not even a question of if, it's when. We are going to be sitting at some point talking about this guy. He should be sacked. He needs to go. I hope it's not true, but come on, man. Anyone with a brain can see that Danny Rohl, it's going to go this is a guy that talks about XG. He wears it like a fucking badge of honour. Say we get beat against Bran, or we get beat at home to Kelly at the weekend, and this guy starts talking about XG. Is that not warrant bitching? Even though it's not bitching. Come on, man. Guy's talking about XG. He's 36-year-old, but I mean, it's not much better. Do I see Rohl lifting the title in the next 4 years? He might lift the championship. Scottish championship, for that matter. Right. So as you can see, right, we'll dive into this. We can today confirm the appointment of Danny Rohl as men's first team head coach. Yeah. I mean, no one's happy here. I mean, shifty prick, specky prick, useless prick. Martin's away. They got one at the free. I need to hold on. I'm getting the live chat up here. See, people aren't happy. I mean, there's nothing more I wish for this guy to be successful, but I just don't see it, man. And the whole appointment process, the guy's like fourth choice. Deitch turned us down pretty much immediately, right? And then you obviously had Gerrard, and then you had Muscat. So that was free, and then Danny Rohl rejected this in between Gerrard and Muscat. I mean, this guy literally rejected this, folks. I mean, and then you've got the cheek to hear for like Kavanagh and say, this guy's the man. You know, we'll get into those comments because they actually make me ill reading some. It's just words. It's empty words, man. See Andrew Kavanagh, he speaks about us like if one of us did a bet on Japanese basketball at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you have a wee bit of interest because you have a wee bit of money in it, but at the end of the day, you don't give a fuck about it. That's the way he speaks about us. He doesn't care about he went to 1 or 2 fucking European games. Guy thinks he's the fucking man. That's the way he speaks. We aren't a bit of dog shite in his shoe. That's what we aren't. We are. Honestly, man. I'm livid. What's that comment about the 49ers? I'd love a rolling chips right now. My fucking stream just went down. Did I see this come when we sold ourselves to 49ers? No, but come on, guys. We know it's. I'm not even going to read these comments. Let's just read what Danny Rohl had to say. I need to make the screen bigger. Hold on. Someone just subscribed. I appreciate it. We'll make the screen a wee bit bigger. There we go. The Honda Civic. I mean, I can't even speak English. That cheered me up a bit. On what day is it? Sunday. And then fucking, oh man, And then this club just depressed me, right? So let's see, right? I'm honestly not even into it. You know, he became assistant to Hansi Flick in 2019. But see, he's assistant manager, man. I'm not. I don't. That doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't. I mean, I get it. If he was manager at Bayern, he wouldn't be coming to us, right? I'm not fucking naive, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, that's brilliant." I mean, it's not. Fuck me. Vincent Kompany was getting scudded for Burnley, now he's winning trebles over at Bayern. I mean, am I supposed to do jumping jacks? I mean, is that what I'm supposed to do? I mean, Russell Martin would probably win fucking Bayern Munich, the Bundesliga. Well, let's not kid ourselves here. Come on. Oh, the German national team. They did such a good job there. He guided them to safety in a 12th place finish. I mean, a 12th place finish. Is that where we are at, man? We could be looking for a 12th place finish. Stevie, you're delighted, don't lie. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Tav's only 2 years younger than the manager. That's fucking bogging. He will now assume the mantle of head coach. He's just a yes man. That's all it looks like, and that's the sad reality. That is the picture that they've painted, because we've seen all these other guys reject the role for these. I mean, difference is Gerard, Muscat, and probably Deitch as well rejected it due to the amount of control that Tellwell, etc. have got, right? But the reason this guy rejected it is because he thought they were going with Gerard and Muscat. Let's be real. Danny Rohl didn't reject us for any other reason than that. He rejected us to save face because he thought they were going with somebody else. That's how embarrassing this club has acted. We've went with a guy that's like fucking fourth choice. I mean, probably even worse. And then you look at the betting odds, right? The betting odds the last couple of days, literally 4 out the 6 to 7 favourites have been guys that have rejected the club in the past week. How is that possible? How does that even happen? I mean, I'd love to know. This is what Danny Rohl had to say. Right, let's see. It is a huge privilege to be taking on the role of head coach at such an incredible club recognised around the world. I know it's been a difficult start to the season, but there is still so much to play for in 4 competitions, and my staff will give it everything to reward the supporters in the club. The expectations are clear. The fans want to see results now. My mentality and experience is to think in exactly the same way, and I have belief in the players that we can achieve this. We have no time to waste. We start straight away. I respect that trust is earned and understand we have to give the supporters confidence in what we are doing by showing it on the pitch from the start. The expectations are huge, and I love this challenge because I set high standards for myself and the team too. Rangers is built on a tradition of hard work, unity and success. This is exactly what you will get from me and what I want from my team to represent all of you. I'm looking forward to meeting the squad and getting down to work ahead of Thursday's game against away to Brann. Right. I mean, it's just cookie cutter pish. I'll be honest, I'm not in a mood. I'm not in the. He could have said Big Stevie Cool's the greatest guy on earth, and I probably still would have said, nah, that's shite. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter what he said here. I'm still going to be livid with it. I'm just not happy. I mean, yeah, I'm not happy, man. I mean, the title says it all. I'm actually, yeah, it's no good. I'm tired, boss. I mean, I'm fucking, yeah, it's not looking good. Can we watch the interview and review it? Nah, Rangers would take it down, wouldn't they? Rangers TV. They've copyrighted me before. Don't want them to batter me. Rolling fried egg and Totty Scone. Big roll. Keep on rolling, baby. Right, let's see what Andrew Kavanagh said. This is where my Japanese basketball analogy comes in. We're very pleased to welcome Danny to Rangers, an ambitious coach who shares the club's hunger for progress and success. His experience at elite level in high pressure environments makes him a strong fit for what we expect here. We know the past few months have been challenging, but our focus have always been on getting the right person who is ready to immediately embrace this football club and the demands that come with it. Danny impressed us with his vision, his character, his understanding of what Rangers stands for. We believe he can help restore pride, momentum, and ultimately success. So, right, his understanding of what Rangers stands for. What is that? I would actually like Andrew Kavanagh to explain that. Right? He doesn't have a fucking Scooby what we stand for. He doesn't. Right? We are just a business to him. a wee side task. You know when you're playing Grand Theft Autos on GTA, saying you're playing GTA 5, right, and you've got your main missions, and you're like, right, I'm going to go do them so I can complete the story. And then you've got your wee jobber missions where you're walking down the street and somebody's there, and it just like sparks a random cutscene. That's what we are to him, and you can just tell that by the way they've treated it. Or you won't be seeing much of me and Parag Marafi because we're brilliant and we're going to put a structure in place because we're that good, and we won't be required because we're great. No, why we're putting a structure in place is because me and Parag Marafi couldn't be bothered our arse with this club, and we're only here to look good, and we're going to put a bunch of incompetent idiots in charge of the club because we can't be arsed. That's what's happened here. Because if they gave a fuck and actually cared and understood what Rangers stood for, Russell Martin would have been sacked in August. We know this, right? It wouldn't have took until the start of October to sack this guy. So see this understanding of what Rangers stands for. It's just words. This is Kavanagh, we've signed that guy. What's his name? What's it? Sausage roll? Oh no, not Fanny. No, Danny. I just type into Grok there. Generic statement welcoming. What's his name? Danny Rohl. And then they copy and paste it and slapped it on this fucking website, man. That's all they've done. That is all they've done here. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to war. I'm not happy. I actually cannot believe that he is in the door. ChatGPT's done it again. Man. But come on, does anyone actually believe that Andrew Kavanagh understands what Rangers stands for? They don't. Because Martin wouldn't have lasted as long as he did. Right? The acceptance of how bad it was wouldn't have lasted. Russell Martin, nothing out of the ordinary. Just the conversations I have after every game. It doesn't matter if I win, draw, or lose. Well, there wasn't many wins, to be fair. There was just sausage rolls, vegan to be exact. And, it was just the same, just in generic conversations. Fuck off, man! I'm not having it. And then Danny Rohl. Don't. I'm gonna say I'll let you in the secret. His Wikipedia page checks out. He's a vegan as well. What are we doing here? Seriously, man? Are we just trying to boost Corn's sale of fucking chicken up or fake chicken? Seriously, man, but man, that whole thing about understanding what Rangers is, what is it? I'd like Andrew Kavanagh to actually address that. Address it, son. I would like to know, because you don't fucking know. And then his experience at elite level. He put the cons out. I know people say about Arteta, right? And you know what? Arteta, fair play to him. And I'm not saying you can't be there has been some great assistant managers over the years. I'm not saying you cannot get great assistant managers, right? But forgive me for thinking a guy that put the cones out at quite possibly the easiest league to win in the world when you're at Bayern Munich. Let's not kid ourselves here. Bayern Munich should be winning the league every year. I'm not saying it is as easy as going 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, but it's fucking near enough there. Alright, it's near enough there. He put the cones out for a team that's like 10 times better than all the other teams in the league. That is the facts that we're dealing with here, right? Yeah. So, what we doing here? That's what he did. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And then, his spell at Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, he took a team that probably should have went down. He took them to 12th. Well done. No, see, that's a decent achievement, but that does not qualify you for the job. That shouldn't maybe have got him like a decent team in the Championship, right? And if you look at the Sheffield Wednesday team, it's not like it was even that bad. Like they got decimated there in the summer. They lost a lot of the players. Hell, we got Gazma. You've seen what happened to like Josh Windass and a few other guys. It's not like the team was that bad. Yeah, they had a lot of financial struggles and. Anyway, let's see what Parag Marafi had to say before I completely go off the rails. He put a lot of those cones. Let's see. Parag Marafi. This has been a thorough process to ensure we identified the right person to lead the club forward. Danny clearly has tactical intelligence and a hunger to match the ambitions of Rangers. With Danny at the helm, we intend to compete for every minute on the pitch in all competitions. Again, it's just words. I don't buy any of this. I just don't. I mean, this has been a thorough process to ensure we identified the right person to lead the club forward. Absolute shite. Because you and Andrew, right, both agreed to bring Gerrard and Muscat in, and then the other two half-wits, fucking, whatever happened there, you know, fucking, what do you call him? Carmine Libertazzi Jr., your brother Billy, whatever happened there. Whatever happened there, if you watched The Sopranos, whatever happened there, whatever happened to Muscat and fucking Gerrard. It's just a disgrace, man. What happened there? Seriously, it's like to pretend that there was this big process that was done and that we fed to all these guys and Danny Rohl was the one that stood out amongst everyone. No, that's just not the case. He's literally fourth choice. Literally fourth choice, man. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend, right, that this guy was anything other. I mean, if you want to argue he's third choice ahead of Sean Dyche because there was a wee bit less of that reported, then I will maybe half accept that. But if we're honestly trying to pretend that this guy was identified as the right person in front of Gerrard and Muscat, then you're just telling lies. And people may turn around and say, oh, but they're never going to admit that. But why not admit it? Honesty is the best policy, folks, right? We don't want fucking lied to. I would see if Parag Marafi said, actually, see if him and Andrew came out and said, it's been a disappointing season so far, and we know the last couple of weeks it's not the way we want to run the club, etc., etc. And there might have been a few other candidates we preferred first, but at this point in time, we believe that Danny Rohl is the man to take us forward, and accept that. Right, we'll have to deal with it because that's what we all know. Everyone's thinking that anyway. Well, why try and write a different gimmick, man? I don't know. And then look at this, right? Danny clearly has tactical intelligence. Tactical intelligence? Is he taking us onto the battlefield? What is this, Metal Gear Solid? What are we doing? I mean, so where are we going? Tactical intelligence, man. It's just two words flung together. Hunger to match the ambitions. What's his hunger? A packet of corn chicken. I mean, we need to win trophies. This guy doesn't know what it takes to win trophies. Oh, but he won the World Cone Championships at Bayern Munich. I don't give a fuck what he done at Bayern Munich, man. We intend to compete through every minute on the pitch in all competitions. Oh, you intend to do that? But what happened with Martin? We've got 1 win out of 8. Oh, but Martin was only 7. Alright, well, Martin was only 7, right? We've been scudded in Europe. Aye, dead on, right. I don't even want to read Patrick Stewart's comments, but we're going to do it anyway. Danny brings real conviction, clarity and leadership to the role. It's not our job to give him every support possible to move the club forward quickly and decisively. I mean, just everything about this is a load of shite, right? I mean, real conviction. Well, what's he bringing? A criminal record? Because that might be the only conviction the guy's got. I mean, the guy was putting out cones, for God's sake. I mean, how hard is it to have conviction putting cones down? Clarity, brilliant. Leadership, I mean, what leadership's this guy bringing? Come on. Am I going crazy here? Or? We know the results have fallen below our expectations, but with Danny and the staff in place, we're confident we can get this season back on track. Aye. I give up. Aye. I mean, and then they talk about giving him every support possible to move the club forward, but they're talking about support when we know the reality is that Patrick Stewart and Kevin Tellwell and now his son in head of recruitment, they're not giving support. They're essentially running things. It's the head coach that's giving them support by making do with what they're giving him. Like the word in every support possible. I actually can't stand him, man. No, it's crazy. I can't remember when it was, but there was a point, like, was it 18 months ago? We literally didn't have anybody in the back room. We didn't have a director of football. We didn't have chief executives. We literally had no one, and we were like, oh, this is rock bottom. I'd rather no one. I would literally rather no one. Honestly. See when Michael Beale was juggling about 12 positions at once? At least that guy had a 72% win percentage. I think we were too hasty on Michael Beale. That's how desperate things are getting. And then we'll end up with Kevin Tellwell here. Danny has the qualities required to succeed here, allied with being an exceptional coach. He has worked in some of the most demanding football environments in the world, where winning is the only expectation, and we believe that background is preparing for Rangers. Again, just utter shite that is, right? It's honestly, it's just utter shite. Because listen to this, right? Right. He has worked in some of the most demanding football environments in the world, where winning is the only expectation. But where's he managed? Sheffield Wednesday, where that wasn't the only expectation, right? That is ridiculous. Yes, he's worked the likes of Bayern Munich in Germany, where you should be winning every game. Yes, I'll accept that. But that was assistant manager. Different kettle of fish, right? Different kettle of fish going from assistant to manager. Roger Hanna said it best. I was listening to Boyd on his son's show earlier. He said that last game of Russell Martin's career, he was hounded out, walking across the pitch with his wee duffel bag, Jim Goodwin-esque, towards a transit fan into the back of a Beamer, right? Danny Rohl has been used to managing Sheffield Wednesday, where going to Preston and drawing one each or losing 2-1 is alright, and his players will get clapped off by the fans. The difference is insane. To pretend that him being putting the cones out for Bayern in Germany has got him used to some of the most demanding football environments in the world. It's no cutting the mustard, man. It really, we've went from potentially getting Gerrard, a guy that won us our last league title, a guy that knows how to win things, man. Yeah, a couple of shite spells as manager after us, right? But he did the most important thing, right? He won the league with us, and that's what that's what matters, by the way. And look at, I mean, Gerrard is a guy that brings leadership, right? Captain Liverpool all those years, etc., etc. Then you look at Kevin Muscat, a guy that just has aura. Now, aura doesn't deliver you titles, but look at his season when he was here. He played like 22 games and he walked away with a treble. He's a mad bastard, Muscat. He'd get stuck into players, and look at him as a manager. Pretty successful, winning league titles. And he's on the verge of winning another one. To this guy, and they've got the audacity to turn around and say that, it was after our identity process, this was the guy. No, I'm not having it. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and feel better on this, but I can't sit here and I think we're fucked. That's the God's honest truth, man. We will finish third at best, and I think this guy will probably be sacked. This guy will either get sacked, or the standards have been lowered that much by Martin that this guy will survive based off that. So, yeah. I hope he's successful. I hope he wins every single game. There's nothing more I wish. But I just don't see it. Obviously, I don't see him winning every game, but my point is, I just don't see it being successful, man. It just doesn't mash, man. We need a winner. We need a guy that's going to come in and deliver. The guy's got a 38% win percentage, man. Managing Sheffield Wednesday, it's no cutting it. The guy was fourth choice, man. Is there any fucking... No, people are saying, you're negative. When they fucking wonder I'm negative, what's there to be positive about? Well, no, so where is the positivity to be about? By the way, there's nothing. There is nothing. Anybody that's trying to be positive out of this is just doing it because they're afraid of backlash that certain people are commenting on their channel. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm going to say what I think, and this is as bad as it's ever been. Honestly, man, this is how could it? It's like what are we doing? It's like you admit all the failings, like they admitted all the failings with Martin a couple of weeks ago, and are now practically repeating the exact same failings with a guy that is just never cut it, just never cut it anywhere. Nothing to. I mean, people didn't want like Ollie, right? Give me Ollie, Gunnar Solskjaer over this guy. It's nah. I just can't be off sitting here in a couple of months saying Danny Rohl's been sacked. Oh fuck, I didn't see that. No, I did. I'd sack him tonight if we could get away with not having to pay the 2.5 year. I would actually just get rid of him tonight. I can't. Kevin Tellwell and Patrick Stewart are a cancer, and they're making it feels terminal. It does. In the fact, I mean, he's gave his son head recruitment. A guy that's all he's done's been a scout. Elvis beat us at the weekend. He's up next. Stephen Presley. Oh, that guy, Stephen, the governor. The governor. A load of bull after a load of bull from the club time and time. Yeah, no, but that's what it is, man. I'm sick of it. They don't understand. I cannot, but I mean, it's comical, man. See this 49ers takeover? It is like it's a script being writ by one of the 8 billion people on this earth that hate us the most. And that may sound over dramatic, but it has been us taking the wrong turn at every turn. When has there been anything good? Is there? Andy Halliday says I don't know if it was him, but he says that they ran every single Rangers signing through the Jamestown analytics, and the only guy that came back that passed it or whatever is Gazima. And does that surprise anyone? Because Gazima looks like the only bright spark. And I mean, how long have I went in this video, by the way? Don't even know. I've not even mentioned Yusuf Shamiti. It's just what even is that deal? Come on, I could grate how bad that fucking deal is. 1 out of 8 billion. I meant one person out of 8 billion. Honestly, man, it's just yeah. Oh, Yusuf Shamiti, man. I mean, you look at Hearts' bid. I mean, you look at that Braga, Kazaziris, and other guys they've brought in. Just they look. I mean, if you match the Jamestown Analytics with our transfer budget, man, like, because compare what we spent compared to Hearts. I mean, I think Hearts only spent a couple of mil, about 4 mil or something, all in. Obviously they got rid of a few players, made a bit of money. We spent like 40. So if you essentially spend 10 times what Hearts did, but with the Jamestown Analytics, man, look at no, there is no defending the recruitment. You sell 3 left backs, you bring one in on loan, you bring a striker up front that's no scored in 2.5 years. I mean, that in itself is just like, bringing him. Even if someone paid us 10 million to bring a guy in that's no scored a goal in 2.5 years, you'd be like, that's a bit weird. The fact that we've paid Everton 10.5 million, and then people have got the audacity to say, oh, but he's actually worth 12. What worth 12 what? Fredo's? What's the guy worth? The guy's worth hee-haw. People are, he's worth, it's 8 rising to 10. Now, what I would say in that is, the 10 million must be down to clauses. There is no way, Jose, this guy's going to be hitting any goal clauses, so that might be the saving grace there. But yeah, told you getting rid of Clement, absolute is a train wreck, man. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. It's a mess. It's a mess. I'm sick of it. It's actually soul destroying. But you know what? I wish Danny Rohl well. I'll back him till I can't. But let's be honest, man. We are one result away from an absolute capitulating again. If we get beat by Brann, that's it. It's all over. And then Kilmarnock at the weekend at home. Again, I've got no faith in that game whatsoever. And then, I don't even know. What game's after that? What game? Is it the Cup semi-final after that? Or is there a game midweek? Is there 2 Europa League games coming up? I don't even know. I just don't even know. I don't even know. But yeah, just these comments, man. for Tellwell, and we're winning is the only expectation. But where's he managed though? No, mate, wait, where is he managed? Tellwell just spewing utter shite. Come on, you. I mean, at least he wore the suit. Like, I'll give him that. Sorry, Danny, I take it all back. You've wore the suit. You wore the suit. It's Hibs away after Kelly. Is that midweek? Is Hibs away out? Is it mid? I don't even know. Anyway, I think we're done here. Oh. Has he managed to piss you off? No, Danny Rohl's not pissed me off. Like I said, it's not a personal thing with Danny Rohl. Wish him nothing but the best, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that this appointment is filling me with anything but dread and fear. I mean, I've got the fear. So, yeah. Crazy. Absolutely. If Rangers go 1-0 down to Kelly, do the Blues start at Ibrox again? Toxic cycle continues. Ah, man. It's on a Wednesday, right? Well, there we go, right, folks. I'm wrapping this up here. Yeah. Has he got the brown brogues on? Ah. Come on, Danny, man. Come on, son. Come on, Danny. For the sake of my sanity, Danny. Come on. Insanity, Danny. Na 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 na. Right, I'm away.